Hi ladies, it's Vicky here. I'm sat in my balcony, on my balcony, not in my balcony, in Thailand. And I thought I would just do a video for you because I want to say welcome personally. I have said a welcome by message to most of you by now. Hopefully you've got it because obviously I had issues whilst I was flying. I couldn't get onto the internet, so I was trying to message people in and amongst, but some of the airport Wi-Fi was a bit iffy as well, and I didn't get here till quite late last night. But having said that, I hope now you've all found messages. Thank you so much to those of you who have replied to the personal messages that I sent you, and thank you for being honest and really explaining what your circumstances are and how you're looking for help and what I can help you with, because it means then I can hopefully give you what you're looking for, because that's the idea of this page. I also want to say thank you to those who are starting to interact now with other people's posts and other people's comments. Please keep doing that, because I want to get this group page into a real community feel. And what would be quite nice when I get back to the UK was maybe to organise a couple of meetups, or we could, depending on where people live, and that's why I asked you folks on the post, where do you live? Because I was just thinking it'd be quite nice to get the people who are in the north to maybe meet up, and the people who are in the middle of the country to meet up, and the people in the south to meet up, and just start to expand our own connections with people outside of our usual circle. So that was kind of the idea behind that. So if you haven't said where you live yet, if you want to find that post and just say where it is, that might be great. And I know some of you are in abroad as well, so you can still do the same thing. Connect to other people that are on the group and maybe arrange to meet, or just connect by, answering each other's posts and saying, hey, I live in that country or in that town or in that city as well. Whereabouts are you? So one of the things that keeps cropping up, guys, is motivation, and another thing that keeps cropping up is, where do I start, Vicky? How do I lose weight? So motivation is a big one, and actually how do I lose weight is a big one. So I'm not going to tackle them both on one video, but I'm going to tackle the how do I lose weight one, because the answer is going to be different for everybody, and I need to get this message across as clearly as I can. There is no one size fits all when it comes to weight loss. There isn't a specific plan that's better than another. I can't wave a magic wand and tell you need to do this, this and this and it'll work. I'd love it if I could, but I can't, because we have all got a different body shape and body type. We've all got a different metabolism. We've all got different cellular health. However, that being said, there are some things right across the board that everybody can be aware of and needs to know. So the first thing is this: an inflamed body is not going to drop fat. So if you are eating foods that cause inflammation, the main ones being flour products, wheat particularly, but any flour products, I'm thinking cakes, biscuits, pasta, a lot of grains, dairy and sugar. Those are your three biggies, yeah? Grains and flours, dairy and sugar. Now those three, there are other things too, but those three are the main ones that create inflammation, and an inflamed body is not going to drop fat. What I'm talking about is what's going on at a cellular level. And this is what people don't talk to you about when they're talking about calories in, calories out, you need to diet and exercise. And I hope you did read the post on diet and exercise, because it's not all about that. So we need to have healthy cells. If we've got healthy cells, they're going to be able to metabolize well, which means that you are going to need to have to input calories so that your body can work properly. Now what happens is when you've got inflamed cells, the metabolic system is not great, so the calories that you're ingesting are probably not getting burned up as effectively and as efficiently as possible. So the first thing to do is to eliminate those foods, and that's what my Eliminate plan is all about. The Eliminate to Feel Great plan is all about that. This is why I wrote this plan, folks, because it is for people who don't know where to start with weight loss. And the first place to start is looking at what foods are you eating. So many of the people that I speak to on coaching calls, and when I do and see one-to-one clients, it crops up time and time and again, is that people are eating, can you, the building in the background now, people are eating and not realising what they're putting into their mouth until there's an empty packet in the hand. Oftentimes they're picking at stuff, and if if every single morsel that went into your mouth was added up for you, and you realize just how much those calories and those types of foods add up to inflammation and too much energy, you'll see why you're gaining weight. So the first step is to know that if you're eating inflammatory foods, you're going to struggle to lose weight. The second step to know is that you need to be aware. You've got to be aware of what is going in. What are the foods I'm choosing? When am I eating? And then, crucially, why am I eating? Because if you don't know those things, you're going to struggle to know where to start and where to change. So you start by looking at what is going in your mouth, and then you look at why is it going in my mouth. Am I hungry? Am I lonely? Am I angry? Am I stressed? Am I bored? Am I having an emotion or a feeling that I don't like and I want to shut it down? Is it a reaction just to make me instantly feel better because I feel upset and I don't know how else to deal with it, and I know that chocolate always makes me feel good because my mum used to give me chocolate when I was a kid and it made me feel better. Know what's going on for you. Once you're clear on why you're eating and what you're eating, then it's very straightforward to make some changes. But most people go straight into making changes without doing the groundwork as to what actually is going in my mouth and why. And that's what I cover on all my programs. And this guide is why ideally working with a coach when it comes to weight loss makes it so much easier, because when you're doing it on your own, you're just grabbing at this plan, that plan, do this, do that. Oh, somebody said I should do this, somebody said I should do that. And actually you've not done this work as to knowing just where am I at, what am I eating on a daily basis, and why am I actually eating when I'm eating. So I hope that's helped, folks. If you're interested in the Eliminate plan, the information's up there. It starts, the group actually page opens on the 16th, but we actually start on the 17th. And I'm restricting it to 10 people just because although it's not one-to-one coaching with me, I do give you as much as I can, because I see this program as being the most important stepping stone to you getting started to making permanent lifestyle changes and being able to feel in control of your diet and in control of your thoughts and your emotions around food and how you use it. And this is why it's a very reasonably priced program. In fact, it's the most reasonable priced program that I do, because I want it to be accessible to everybody, and it's a great starting point. You're also not committing yourself to like months and months at a time, because most of our coaching programs last for 3 to 6 and ideally 12 months, because guys, that's how long it can take for you to really fully get to grips with what is going on with your body, and depending if you've got an illness, then that's the length of time you're looking at. But it's 21 days, but actually it's 28, because we do some tapering down and we get you ready for the 21 days. But honestly, I think it's a great starting point for everybody. This is why I wrote it, because so many people say the same thing. So you're not on your own on this. So please do check it out. You're under no obligation, of course, to do it. But it is a really simple starting point for those of you who've asked me, Vicky, what do I do? I just want to lose weight. That's what I suggest you do. And on that note, folks, as it's Mother's Day, I hope you've had a great day, and thank you for taking a little bit of time out of your day to listen to me. I shall see you on the next one. Bye.